Hello guys, you are welcome to my LS. Thank you for coming in. I still remain your host, DD Iganes King. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I hope you can see me now. I hope you can see me. I don't know. I hope you guys can see me. You said the network is really bad. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just carry on like that. I don't know what happened. Guys, thank you, Cheesy. Thank you, Queen Peter. Thank you. So as I was saying, guys, I said people should learn how to give people listening ears. There is this promising young guy, which I will show you guys the picture right now, that just decide to delete himself. Just decide to delete himself from planet Earth because of falseful accusation. He was accused of the word RAPE. Okay, so according to the news, this guy said a girl tweeted him on Twitter. Okay, so he refused, saying that he just left a relationship and he wants to concentrate on his business. But this lady kept pestering him. She refused to let go. So at the end of the day, this lady now summoned this guy to their coven. And according to the news, they said where this guy was summoned, the ladies there is as if it's a gang thing. They refuse to give this guy a listening ear. And if you see this guy, is a promising young man, very handsome, educated, and is doing well for himself. Okay, so at the end of the day, the pain is just too much for him to bear. The heaviness is too much for him to just carry in his chest, since people are scandalizing his name, slandering him here and there, that he did this, he did that, whereas he's trying to explain what happened, that he's innocent of the accusation. But people refuse to believe in him. So he now decided to, or should I say, he stupidly committed blunder on himself. Okay? So this girl now, that at the end of the day now, because of relationship now, I don't understand the way people take this relationship thing. It's now a do or die affair. Look at them. Look at them. This is the guy, a very young, handsome guy. Then that is the girl that tarnished his image. I hope you guys can see. This happened few days back. You guys can see this young, promising young guy that is doing well for himself, because this lady in this picture is asking this guy for a relationship. Social media, they've not met one-on-one, according to the news, the information. They have not met one-on-one. He inboxed the guy on Twitter. The guy said, no, I am not interested. I want to focus on my business. Thank you, haha. Thank you for coming. Thank you. You're welcome. I want to focus on my business because I just left a previous relationship. So let me concentrate on my business. The girl now decided, what will I now do to bring this guy down? She now went and forged that this guy forcefully disgwangwa her. Whereas there's nothing like that. And because of the slander and shame, and a guy of good reputation, he had really done well for himself. He now decided to delete himself from this by committing that blunder, because I will call it blunder. Even if to tarnish somebody's image is very painful and is bad, but I don't think this guy took a right decision by deciding to commit suicide. I don't think it is a right decision he took. So this is for this guy. So this girl now that have caused this for this guy now, all because of cassava relationship. It's not a do or die affair. Okay? So people should know that it's not a do or die affair. Why would she go and summon this guy in the coven just to bring down this guy's image? Thank you very much. Then another one is about our children. RAPE is in both ways, or both the male child and the female child. Okay? But women, we female, we have what we call holes in our body. So it's easier for the woman child or the girl child, if I should use that word, for the parents to observe the girl's child on time than the male child. Okay? There's a video I will show you people right now, whereby a foster parent started disgwangwaring this girl when she was age 5. True life story. You people will hear her talking. She's now a teenager. When she was age 5, a foster parent, not an adoptive parent, a foster parent, let me illustrate more. A foster parent is those are parents that take care of a child that is not their biological child. And we have more of foster parents in Nigeria. It's different from adoptive parents. Adoptive parents are the ones that adopt children legally. They do it in a legal way. Okay? Anybody can decide to adopt a child if you can afford it from anywhere. But when we are talking about foster parents, it depends on the circumstance surrounding why somebody now brought that his or her child for you to foster for him or her. Let me talk about where I come from in Nigeria. Okay? Most times, people, the poor, they will bring their children from village, take to city, and give to foster parents to foster the children for them, because they don't have the finance and the capacity to bring up that child in the way they really love. So you will see somebody that will say, okay, I will foster your child for you. Your child will live with me. Your child will go to school if he or she wants to go to school. Or your child will learn a trade if that is how he or she wishes. Okay? So in return, what are you giving me in return? That is what we call the housemaid. Okay? Some of them pay the parents. Some, it depends on the agreement you have between the biological father, the biological mother, and the foster parents. Some of them pay monthly to the parents back in the village, while some, we say, I will train this your child to any level. So there is a video that I will show you guys shortly. A foster parent disgwangwaring a child when she was age 5. Age 5. And what really baffled me the most is that the foster woman parent there, the foster woman parent, when she caught that the husband is disgwangwaring, I believe you all know what I meant by disgwangwa. Mommy, it's my network. It's my network, ma. Well, thanks for coming back. Thank you, ma. What really happened was that, according to this girl, the foster mother to her now saw the husband one day disgwangwaring her. A small child. She was even scared to talk because of the maltreatment she's getting from this her foster mother. Now, as God will want everything to happen, the woman had caught the husband red-handed, ejaculating in this small girl. She could not do anything. She could not report the husband. That means she's aiding and abetting. She saw what happened. The poor little girl was full of blood. She could not even say, let us speak out. I don't know the heart of man. The Bible says it's desperately wicked. Even though he is your husband, this girl is a foster child to you. When you know you cannot take care of this girl, why go for her in the first place? And because of this pain, agony, and shame and disgrace, this little girl has now become a prostitute today in the society. I will show you people the video. She's the one telling her true life story. She have removed shame. She have removed reproach because she's now like an abandoned person in the society. It is not easy for somebody to bring it to her face in public to say, I was raped. It is not easy. Some people will go as much as even committing suicide, like what this other guy did, the first story I told you guys about. So let me show you guys the video. Very beautiful girl. At the end of the day, she met a guy. She ran away from the house, from this foster parents. Then at the end of the day, she met a guy, and you know what happened? This guy now also decided to be sleeping with this girl. This particular guy introduced this girl to hard drugs, prostitution, all evil vices. Because she's a small girl. She ran away from the house from age 11. Just imagine, she was abused for 6 good years. 6 good years from the foster father. And the most annoying part of it is that the foster mother is aware. She kept mute. Evil woman. So who are we saying now that did more? So this is the video. This is the video, guys. I wept when I saw this. I believe you guys can see the video.
I've been raped on the blade. I've had a gun put up to my head on the blade. He tried to kill. He used to abuse me if I didn't.
From age 5. She ran away from the house when she was age 11. From age 11, she started prostitution.
I've been raped. I've been molested. I've been tortured. My first time ever being raped, I was.
Are you seeing her?
My foster parent, he raped me. And the foster mom, she knew, but she didn't care.
The foster mom is aware. She never cared.
Because I know exactly what he did to me. I remember him coming in the door. I remember everything. Me and my foster mom were just watching a movie. He walked in drunk. He had a cup of alcohol in his hand. And, he pretty much, asked me to come into the room or whatever. And with me being 5 years old, I'm not expecting
5 years old.
So, he just grabbed me up and, covered my face and told me to be quiet and just did it. And there was just, blood everywhere. I was screaming. She came in. This is how the police was called.
That's my highest volume.
And she was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He hit her. But I guess I found out later that they had already history of abuse problems in their relationship. So this is why she never cared about him continuing to do it. But like I said, I will have memories in my head of certain things as I'm getting older. And I'm like, why?
She started prostitution from age 11 because of the agony and pain she had passed through. Yeah, she's still a young girl.
It felt like they weren't doing anything. What age were you on your own? 11. You ran away at 11? Yeah. Where'd you go? I just ran away. That's when I started prostituting.
Prostituting from age 11. I hope you guys are hearing me. This is true life story. From age 11.
He showed me that. I was running away, and he found me, and then he started having sex with me and stuff, and then he just showed me to prostitute, and ever since I was from 11 until even now.
Up to even now.
Because I don't have a job.
She doesn't have a job.
Nobody will hire me.
Nobody will hire her.
I don't have any
No family.
I started doing cocaine at 11 too.
She started doing drugs from age 11.
I stopped doing cocaine though because that's why I'm so.
This is so pathetic. From age 11.
I stay in a tent out here because I don't want him to. I'm scared he's gonna find me.
Are you using any drugs that are going on?
I tried the Pookie crystal.
Hard drugs. You need to hear the names of the drugs she's calling.
I'm more so started back on cocaine, but I just recently tried crystal. That shit's crazy. That shit makes you
foster parents.
Street naked. By the refresh right there, the police came and got me. I went to jail for that.
She said she wanted to commit suicide. She wanted to take her life because she's tired of her using her body to trade because of money, no family and all that.
I want to be a lawyer.
Until the police now came and got hold of her.
I haven't been to school since I was 11, 10. Never been to high school.
She have never been to high school, which we call secondary school in Nigeria.
I've never been to high school. All I know is the streets.
The street girl.
I feel, what am I here for? Nobody loves me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody, like I told you, nobody checks on me.
How?
Nobody does anything for me.
She wanted to take her life because she felt, why is she living for? Why is she living? What is she living for? Nobody cares about her, no family, nobody checks on her.
Abused, tortured.
She's always been abused, tortured.
I don't even like to show my body. I hate myself.
She says she hates herself.
Everything that I've been through.
What will be as bad as that when one hates him or herself?
Especially probably tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Christmas.
All right, guys. So, some of you that is saying that you are not hearing the volume very well. She wanted to also commit suicide because she said nobody loves her, nobody cares about her. You know, I said she ran away from the foster parents at age 11. And the person that also picked her started abusing her as well. Introduced her to drugs, introduced her to prostitution, and at least the little money from age 11, the little money she's making, this guy will still collect from her and also be abusing her. Then, at a time, she now decided that she will want to take her life as well. That what is she living for? Nobody loves her. Nobody cares about her. Her life is just full of pain, pain, pain. And until the police came to rescue her when she wanted to commit suicide. You see? Evil. The very day I watched this video, I wept. See, a pretty girl like this from age 5. She was abused from age 5 to age 11 until she decided to take destiny into her hands and ran away from the house. The foster mother, a woman that is also a female like her, saw her husband always sleeping with this girl when she was small. The woman kept her mouth shut. At least she would have returned the girl to the owner now, say, I'm not fit again. So things like this, now you will see at the end of the day, this kind of people, they will just decide to just take destiny into their hands. Anything that come out of it, let them just take it that way. And most time they end in prostitution, which she said she's still doing till date. She said she's still doing it till date until she now said enough is enough. Let her just go and then forget everything. But luckily for her today, I think the social have now come to her aid and all that. That is why they are interviewing her. Okay, so let me go to my story proper. I ask a question, oh, as a widow or a widower, is it good for you to take permission from your children or your family members if you want to remarry? Why I ask this question is because of what I heard. Okay, a man died and left the woman with three children. And you know, in some cultures in Nigeria, when a man dies, automatically the new husband of the man will come from that same family. They still practice it to date. It will come from that same family. So this woman refused to marry the late husband's younger brother. She said over her living body, will she accept to marry the late husband's younger brother? Because if the late hey, now wow, things they happen. Oh, the way they share property when somebody dies, that is how they still share this woman as property. So the younger brother of the late husband. Okay, this woman now refused to marry this man. Oh. Instead, after some few months, this woman went and married the late husband's best friend. Make una hear the story well, oh, my lovely people. A man died, and the wife, according to tradition, will now marry one of the brothers of the family of the late husband. But the woman refused to accept that. Instead, what she did, she went to marry the late husband's best friend when people know for donkey years. This man is well to do. He has property. It's okay. But untimely happened, which is death. That is inevitable. Young man. And this woman have children already for this man. Okay. Now, the woman now is now married to the late husband's best friend. The husband's younger brother now is angry that why will the woman go and marry the late brother's best friend? That is to say, now they think say the woman and that in husband best friend have hands together to take this man's life. You know, you see the way people they behave, because the woman refused to accept him as the new husband. Best friend now, brother now. Okay, best friend and brother now. That is what Bell said. But the brother now is angry. The family members too, they are angry. They are all angry. That what kind of nonsense is that? That is their tradition. And tradition demands that the woman must accept the younger brother. Now the woman now did not even discuss with the children, did not discuss with family members. Before they know, they don't go marry the late best friend, the late husband's best friend. The late husband's best friend married her well. Oh. He married her well, pay her bride price. That's what they talk to her. So now, two of them dey for house as man and wife. But the family of the late guy of the disease, he refused to give anything to this woman now. And this woman have children for their late brother. This woman have children for their late brother. That is why I titled it before I ended that first LS. That is it good for a widow or a widower to take permission from the children or family members? If your husband die now, it's good to discuss with your children. Say, but it not be firewood though. I want marry your papa best friend though. Or I want to marry another man for outside though. Or see. They say I must marry your late papa brother. Oh. Is it good for the woman to have discussed with the children, or the way she just took decision by herself? by marrying this man. She did the right thing. My number is there, guys. +44 78 42 36 56 51. It's also on WhatsApp. You can call and give in your own opinion in all this discussion I talked about today. Your own views, okay? Whether it's right to discuss with your children as a widow or a widower that I want to get married again, oh, not be make you una papa, oh, I want to marry, or if possible, even introduce the new man in your life to your children, because your children now don't grow small. At least they don't get sense. Or it good say you go just go marry like that. You know, go tell family members. Maybe why the woman did what she did was because family members might not be in support. So let me take some comments. Maybe that is why she did what she did. Let me take some comments. People should be very, very careful. Some family members, I don't know why what kind of law and tradition is that you must marry your husband brother. Some people will say they go marry, but you no go touch me, oh. You no go touch me. When the man is spending on you and you think the man will accept that. Okay, somebody said, Annabelle said, yes, she just needs to inform her children. Okay, Annabelle said that she needs to inform her children. Frankie said, good to tell family members and her children too. Okay, Chidi said, her children is her backbones. She should have consulted her children before going into another marriage. Okay, I think why she did not is because the children, I believe the children are aware that the mother is supposed to marry their uncle. That is how I feel, oh, that the children are aware that the mother is supposed to marry their uncle. Okay, we have a caller. All right, caller. Yeah, good evening, caller. Okay, you're on. Thank you very much.
So your question is that if it's really good for mothers to ask for their children consent before they can be married to any other man.
Yes.
That was your question. Yes. For me, is yes.
Okay.
I will use myself as an example.
Okay.
Because when my father died, my mother would love to remarry.
Okay.
But we don't like the man that he wants to get married to.
Okay.
And we don't like him because of the man's situation and the man's strategies and all sorts of things. We don't like it. We don't just love the man. None of us are not children love the man. We did not approve it. This time, my mother decided that she wants to go ahead for the man. We said no.
Okay.
So it's very good mother to seek the children consent, because if he did not seek the children consent, at the end of the day, it might affect her.
Okay.
Because when you go ahead and marry this man, when the children did not approve it,
okay.
Because when the time comes, when the children grow up, they will never visit the mother. They will just separate themselves totally. So there's nothing like when a mother seeks children consent before they can get married to another man. There's nothing like that, because it's very good for you to seek your children consent before getting married to another man, because the children will not love. If they don't love the man, don't go ahead with the marriage, because there will be problem up and down. There will be problem.
But so if you
when we speak to our mother understand our feelings, and she did not go ahead with the marriage.
Really?
Yes.
But that is her happiness now.
Yes. My mother did not go ahead with the marriage because none of us accept it. And we warn her that this man must not come to this because we don't like him. We don't care if she loves him or anything. We don't love the man. We don't like the man.
Wow.
So my mother stick to our advice. And she left because we gave her a lot of reason. We gave her a lot of example before she think and sit down and really reason it. So he has a reason to say, okay, no problem, I hear you people. So she quit the relationship.
Oh.
She quit. So that is it. There's nothing like when you seek your children consent because problem will come later.
Well, Cole, I want to ask you a question. If you guys really love your mother, don't you think her happiness is your priority?
No, that kind of happiness is not good because we don't agree on that kind of happiness that has to be. No.
Okay. All right.
No, that kind of happiness that has to be because we do it as our own happiness because you will choose between the man and between the children. For me,
okay.
The one that we choose between the man and the children. Even if my own children talk to me that way, I will choose my children happiness and the man first because I was first of all think about my children. I'm not going there to go and drop children because I've already have. So it's not so that are my future now. Because when I get to go, they will want to take care of me. So what if I kick against their ways? When I get old, what will become of me? Because those are my hope.
Okay.
But that man will not be my hope. Because some of us are going to get old together. His own children will come for him. Well, if they are better because of the man, what will I do?
Okay.
So it's better off.
Okay.
You seek your children before getting married to another man. That is it.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Both mine said I can't discuss with my children. You see, she said she will decide on because it's her happiness we are talking about. All right. Another caller. Hello, caller. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. You're welcome to my talk show.
All your topic today, everything that you discussed, they are really very interesting and sad.
No, thank you.
The one I met was the one you talked about the foster.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
There's some things, some foster parents are really very good. Like, for example, now Dele Ali, if you know Dele Ali that played for Tottenham.
Yeah.
Foster parents, he really loved, his foster parents. He even he considered his foster parents to be,
I never said all foster parents are bad, though. I never said so.
No, I'm just explaining.
Okay.
I will get back to the one that you talked about. I just want to explain this one first. And it makes his foster brother his manager. So some foster parents are good, but some of them are very, very horrible. You understand? It's not by force, because I was putting in that comment that it's not by force to foster a child. If you know that you cannot foster a child, why don't you return the child back to the parent?
Yeah.
This thing is not by force that you must have somebody to bring up their child.
Yeah.
You know you cannot do it. You return it. Look at what happened to that girl. It's so painful.
So painful.
5-year-old, that on a man of how many years will be having a knowledge of a 5-year-old.
For 6 good years. For 6 good years.
Yeah. Imagine the girl now she's a damaged goods because she's been damaged emotionally, physically, everything is damaged.
Yeah.
Don't even commit suicide because of all this nonsense. So it's so horrible and so disheartening.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, wow, this some people can be very wicked. And that woman, she can't even because it's her husband. Some women are so protective of their husband that they will not want to my husband. They will not want to
that's the thing.
That's why she kept quiet. If it happened to our daughter, we should have kept quiet like that. I can't just imagine that kind of a thing.
Wicked people.
The police immediately report the foolish man for what he has done, but no, she kept quiet. It's not by force. If you know you can't foster a child, let the child go back to her parents. Instead of you to spoil the child and damage her life, destroy her emotionally, everything you have to her. I hope the girl can get over everything and later come out to be okay.
Yeah, she's under rehabilitation now.
I pray the rehabilitation work for her because some people might end up killing themselves.
That's what she wanted to do. Before she was caught up.
Imagine. I pray everything just work fine for her, but those people are really very wicked. And they will receive their judgment. The other one that you talked about, the receiving consent from your children. The first caller said, I was asking the first caller that called him, all the children, they are not selfish because she said her mother wanted to get married, and they said, no, I really don't get the story very well, what she was saying. But some children are selfish. It's very good to inform your children if you are married, if you have had children before you want to marry. It's a very good thing to consider them. To let them know, I want to get married to this person. You bring the man or the woman home. introduce the woman or the man or the woman to your children for them to know him or her. But some children, they can be very impossible. You understand? They don't want their parents or their mother or father happiness. All they know is themselves, selfish. So that one can be a bit difficult, but it's a good thing to inform your children before you get married.
Okay.
To take their consent.
Okay.
But some can be difficult and selfish.
Okay. But according to that caller, she said they refused though, and the mother did not marry the man.
That's what I'm saying. That I was asking in the comment section, hope they are not selfish, because some that's what I'm saying. It's not good if there is children to deny your parents or your mom of their
happiness.
Yeah. It's a very bad thing. Children sometimes need to be considerate.
Okay.
Because some can be very difficult, especially if they are teenagers. If they are around that stage, for a man to come into their father's life or their mother's life, they will say no. So it takes the man need to work hard before he can gain their trust and their love.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And the family one, I think what you need to do about the family, just inform. You don't need their consent. You inform them that you want to get married to another person. Children consent is very important.
Yeah, I think why she did not tell them is because she's supposed to marry the deceased younger brother.
I know some culture in Africa can be so I don't understand.
Okay.
I don't understand some culture in Africa. How to say your husband died, the next person for you to marry is the brother. Now it's nonsense now.
Okay.
And somebody can come and tell somebody that I remember your brother's mistake because your husband has died. Now if I'm the one, I would not teach that one.
Okay. All right. That was why she married the husband's best friend.
Even that husband's best friend. Hope they are not having chicken before the husband has died.
Nobody knows.
Well, it might not be so. I'm just asking.
Yeah. But out of two, if I should take out of two, I will go for the best friend instead of your own husband's blood. For me. For me. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I read one bold mind comment. She said she will discuss with her children. Then Beth said, I think there are some benefits attached to being a foster parent. It depends on the agreement between you and the biological parents, you know. It depends on the agreement. There must be jealousy between the man and the children. Okay. Okay. King Jade is okay. So why are you smiling? I can discuss with my children. Okay. No, okay, if you can discuss with your children, but the story is that the lady is supposed to marry the younger brother of the late husband. That is the thing. The younger brother of the late husband, but she refused. That's why she took the decision to go and marry the husband's best friend. She refused to marry the late husband's younger brother. And now the family of the late man, they are now punishing the children because of the woman. They are punishing the children because the man have property and other things. They said except the woman come to marry their brother, but the woman refused now. That's why I asked that question, whether will you tell family and friends, and tell family and your children, discuss if you want to remarry, you want to start another life with another partner. So it depends on the things surrounding it anyways. It depends. She should have seek a children's consent. Okay. She shouldn't have married the husband's best friend. Oh, okay, who would she have married? Now, Cheesy and family. I just read your comment now that she shouldn't have married the husband's best friend. So are you in support of her marrying the late husband's brother? Is that what you are saying? Is that what you are saying? Because it's the late husband's brother that she's supposed to get married to, according to the tradition where she married to. So, in Africa, we have traditions, and some people abide to tradition so seriously. okay, that you cannot even decide on things by yourself. That, I think that is the reason the woman in the first place decided to run away with the husband's the late husband's best friend. Because definitely, if you marry this guy, the two of them will be sleeping. Now, how will you feel? How will you feel when your brother-in-law will be, which is now your husband, will be seeing your nakedness? It's somehow. So you will give me the reasons why you said so. Cheesy and family, please. Okay. Both mine said from my family member, just information to them. Okay. That's why at times I don't judge some women or ladies into prostitution. Okay. Different stories everywhere. Well, God no go shame us. That's from Benis Roya. Okay. Yeah. Never a wonder shall never end. Yes. Even some biological parents are bad. Yes, Mama the Super said even some biological parents are bad. Yes, so some biological parents can see such things and they will not still talk. They will keep quiet. Okay? So the girl, if not that she just too early, from age 5, what does she know? She's a child. What does she know? She had been abused for good how many years? At the end of the day, 11 years, she just decided to run away from the house. At least 11 years. It's now she don't get sense small. From 11 years children now, so don't they get breast. So approaching teenagehood, maybe that is why she decided to run away for the abuse and continuous sleeping with her to stop. Instead of getting married to the husband's brother, it's better she get married to the man's best friend. But I don't know the reason why the woman get married to her husband's best friend. I mean, okay, the reason why she got married to her husband's best friend, maybe the man have fallen in love with her now. Maybe the man, because according to the story, is the man's best friend. Okay, so they know each other in and out, everything. Is the husband's best friend for years. So she must have, definitely the man must have known that, yeah, this woman is now entitled to be with the late friend's younger brother. Okay, so definitely maybe two of them must have discussed. The woman go say, I no go fit this and at the end of the day, maybe na the man, the best friend, give am shoulder to cry on, now. But the good thing is that they are married well. But the bad news is that the family members of the late man refuse to give the children things. That is just the thing. Refuse because of what the woman did. Some mothers will like to cover it up. Okay, that is what a Comfort said. That some mothers will want to. Christina Glory, is better she married the husband best friend than the husband brother. Okay, Comfort said it's better. To me, my own, I will say the husband best friend. But people like reading meaning to things. They might be thinking whether they are having an affair before. You understand? Whether they've been having an affair before they now decide to get married when the man is late. They will not still think whether the younger brother too was having an affair. But now, because the woman now decide to go and meet another person outside who is the late husband's best friend, they might be thinking that. They might even think beyond that maybe they are the one that even plan to even delete the man from planet Earth. People think anyhow. They think whatever suits them. So that's how it is. How soon are they getting married after the first? They are married. They are married already. Both of them are no go marry. Okay. Both mind Andy Brad say both of them, she no go marry. She will not accept the late husband's brother. She will not accept the late husband's best friend as well. Okay. And that maybe that circumstance cause am because according to what I told you, according to the news, the family member refused to release anything to this woman. Maybe na frustration and all that. Na im cause am come make her decide to go with the man instead of her to be sleeping around. Some people have dignity. Okay, instead of them to be sleeping around looking for money to take care of their children, they will just decide to just stay with one person. Okay, I think it is circumstance beyond her control that allowed her to take this drastic decision. This is a tough one anyway, but that is how I felt, that made her to settle down with the husband's best friend. Doesn't matter what people think. What that matters is happiness. Okay. That means the husband best friend has been admiring the woman. He get as he be. Okay, Chizzy said exactly what I just said. I said people must talk. People must talk, because even if this woman have even mourned her husband for some couple of months and tried to marry, people must still talk. That it's too quick now for you to marry. Few months now, you don't go marry. Let me say your eye they chook before for outside. People must talk. This life we have, people must talk. So I believe in live your life the way you want to live and you are happy about it. And if your children are in support of whatever you are doing, good and fine. If your children are in support of what some children will say, mama, not marry again. We will place you with the children that are financially okay. They are grown-up children. They will say, mama, don't marry again. We will place you on monthly salary. Because I know of somebody, when the husband died years back, the children told the mother to remarry. The children told the mother to remarry. They did visa and everything. The mother relocated to America and married a white man. Though the marriage did not, it's not for children because they are of age. Oh. The woman was there in her 60s that time. She still married a white man of about that age. Okay. But the children are happy. Every year, this woman comes to Nigeria to see her children. She's a nurse in America. This is somebody I know very well. Okay. Because they say, Nigerian man, no. The children are grown. They are all graduates working. They are doing well. They are married with children as well. They say, no, mommy, no. Not be Nigerian level again. Papa don't die. I beg, you go relocate. Thank God you have handwork. You are a nurse. Go there, you further, God willing, you get good job. And that is what the mother, every December, this woman comes to Nigeria, all the way from America. Okay? Even when her children are getting married too, now so they come attend the marriage, because now their father don't die. So I think, like what some people say, they said it's good to dialogue with your children, but I think it's happiness, because at the end of the day, the woman decided to marry a white man. Not be saying not see black Nigerians for America, but she decided to settle down at where she will find happiness. But they're not born. The white man gets in grown-up children. She has said she gets her grown-up children for Nigeria. Okay? So it's her happiness, because that caller that said that they told the mother not to marry and all that, I don't know. You told your mother not to marry. So we are talking of your happiness, your mother's happiness here, or your father's happiness. At the end of the day, what if the person did not see a spouse again to marry? Let me say, you go just marry you go marry Nana. But now body no go dey touch. So that's why I see am. Some family are bad. Yes, Host, you are right. People must talk. Yes, that is nice. And she get love. Oyibo, yes, it's a woman I know very, very well. Oyibo gets money. Oh, mommy, who is this, Madam Boldman? Your profile picture shows the women here. I think you are a woman. You say Oyibo gets money. We still have poor Oyibo. We have poor Oyibo. So that is that. For me, no for both, but they can look for someone else. Or if it comes to the worst, she should marry the husband's best friend than marrying husband's brother. God forbid. It's forbidden. Okay. It's forbidden to humanity, but to some culture, it's not. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for coming to my LS. I'm so sorry for my poor network initially. Thank you guys for coming. I do really appreciate my callers and those commenting as well. I say thank you very much. God bless you all. If your mother no remarry, depression at the end. That's the thing, oh. Depression at the end. Most of the time, you will see that it's even the men that marry on time than women. You will see men don't really live for that long, stay for that long without woman. Before you know, they will say they want to get married. But women are ready to stay, suffer, train their children. But they don't want to be sleeping around. That is why at the end of the day, they will say, okay, I want to still settle down. All right, guys, I am really grateful. Once again, I say thanks for coming. See you some other time, God willing. Goodbye.